On what occasion do I lie?
When I first started my career, I wish someone had told me that
Saying no is when we kickstarted a career.
What were the things you wish someone had told you when you first started your career?
So the things that I wish someone had told me when I was just starting out. Number one, change is the only constant. Number two, you don't have to have it all figured out in life. You can make mistakes along the way and just learn and grow. Number three, always have a snack.
when I first started my career, I wish someone had told me that it's going to take time. Hang in there, you'll land on your feet.
More than I wish, it's something that my dad actually told me at that point of time, that you don't know what you're getting into and it's going to be very difficult. I'm so glad that he kind of prepared us on what we were getting into. Yeah.
I wish someone told me to, to relax and like finish college. Because I really miss being a student and go back to college. I would like to go back to college, but yeah, so I wish someone told me to just finish it.
When did you get comfortable with the power you wield with setting boundaries and saying no?
When did I get comfortable with setting boundaries? I think from the time I could speak. Yeah, I think I always set boundaries.
I think it comes very organically, because when you realize that saying yes to everything eventually also means just saying no to yourself. Setting boundaries is just a way of protecting your own energy, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that, because eventually, especially as an artist, I'm not really sure in other departments, but as an artist, I think a lot of what you give is what you conserve as well. So conserving is okay. That's your right.
So in fact, I'd say saying no is when we kickstarted a career. So we started doing well only when we realized that we have to say no to something that we don't like, or our hearts are saying that won't make a great cinema. I mean, we went against the regular grade of commercial cinema, and when we started making the kind of cinema that we liked, that's when I think our careers changed. So no played a big role in our life. What's the one thing that you dislike people saying to you?
That I'm intimidating.
The one thing that I dislike people saying to me is, hey, you've changed. And to me, that's like, okay, I think that's good. I mean, it'll be terrifying to be the same person that you were when you were like 16 years old. So change is good.
Okay, so when people say, it's easy for you, I'm sure it must have been easy because, you come from a film family. I said, like, it's not easy. Producing is not easy. Even if you're someone's daughter, you end up losing money, So it's absolutely not easy, and it's tough as anything else, any other thing.
What's the one life hack that helped you get ahead?
To be honest and kind at the same time, I think has gotten me far.
One life hack that helps me get ahead is to just show up. Whether it's good, whether it's bad, whether it's not comfortable, show up, and show up most importantly for yourself.
For me, I feel like if you start something, just finish it, because however hard it is, just focus on finishing it. Then the result is not in your hand, is something that I kind of follow, and it's been helping me.
So for me, yeah, it's absolute consistency. I feel, in our field and with the different roles that we play, it's very easy for us to lose focus. I am constantly keeping myself on to keep it going. So that's really important for me. One person, male or female, whose life and choices continue to be a source of inspiration, and why?
I'm going to give you a cheesy answer, but I think it's very, very true, is my mom. It's only because I think she's really taught me that power doesn't have to be loud. Strength doesn't have to be loud. It can be soft and kind, but unshakable at the same time. Although I'm a very loud person, I admit, but you get the gist.
I think a person whose life and choices inspire me, I think, I know it's going to sound really cheesy, I think it's my dad. Because he's navigated his life and career with integrity.
My father, for sure, for both of us, definitely. Because, I mean, he's the one who taught us that cinema has to be beautiful. You need to give it whatever it takes. And I mean, that's become such an important element in our lives also.
Definitely my father, because, I mean, now he's 70 and he's still chasing for that one good script. So that's an everyday inspiration.
He's still chasing us to do, like, why are you all relaxing?
Films,
I'm like, we just finished that magnum opus, we're taking a break. He's like, no, we can do 2 more in between.
On what occasion do you lie?
Me revealing my truth to the world. I think when somebody asks me how far I am, it's always 5 minutes. 5 to 7 minutes. It's never 10 to 12, even though it might be 15.
I lie on 2 occasions. One is when I don't want to hurt someone, and the second one is when I want to get my shot.
What do you say?
I'll say whatever it takes.
I do lie sometimes to Nagi. Whenever he asks me, like, are we okay on the budget? I'm like, yes, we're okay. I don't want to tell that we're not okay. So, I don't want him to get stressed and, like, show it in his work. So, yeah, I do lie to him sometimes.
I think a little bit of people pleasing that we do once in a while, and that little bit of lies is a part of our life, I guess.
As one of the most powerful women in entertainment today, how would you like to empower other women to step up?
First of all, you don't need the permission to step up. So don't ask, give it to yourself. And I think, it's cheesy, but belief in yourself is the only thing that's going to get you through any of the hard days. Because no one else will tell you what you bring to the table. You have to tell yourself what you bring to the table and believe in that till the end.
I think empowering is by actually giving the platform, is actually giving that hand and lifting someone's. And I think I could do that in my field by enabling women to make their own films, to tell their own stories, and to produce films for women, and to get them to direct. I would do that.
One, more than powerful, I feel it's just nice that we're able to do what we're able to do, given, the amount of hard work that we've put in so far. We just didn't get it easily. So I feel if someone is really wanting to try cinema, if you're only talking about cinema, I mean, there's a huge room, there are lots of opportunities, and it's a great place to be in. It's the right time also.
I think there's nothing more empowering than a script that you believe in, whatever the result is. So that is the most empowering thing you can just do or believe in.
If it's just cinema, then it's different. I mean, being a homemaker is extremely empowering too. It's a lot of work.
Yeah, so a lot more work. Yeah.